12 years ago today, I was diagnosed with MS. I can hardly believe it. I don't know where this time's gone. It's crazy, but I was thinking that I was going to do a video today to kind of share with you the things that MS has taught me, but also the one thing that I think I've taught MS. There's a lot of people in the same position as me who've had MS for the same length of time as me, people who've had MS for a lot longer than me and even pre-diagnosis, and also those people who are going through their diagnosis now, and I know that's a really scary place. Even though we're diagnosed with MS, after a long time you kind of get to know your body, you get to know little things that you should and shouldn't do. So I just wanted to share a few things with you, and this is the kind of things that I've learned. So when I first come to Cardiff, even before that, I was a real party girl, and deep down I still am. I wanted to go out to all hours of the morning, partying, drinking, dancing the night away until I literally couldn't feel my feet anymore. And I still, to some extent, want to do that, but to be honest, with MS, the body wants to do what the mind doesn't, and sometimes, unfortunately, the body and the mind don't want to do anything that you might want to do. And I think that we have to kind of respect our body. So as much as I wanted to do all those things, I really had to calm down, and I realised that actually I can't do all the things that I once was able to do. You know, I can't stay up late anymore. I can't go drinking of a night and get blottoed like I used to be able to. I can't, you know, do those sort of social situations where I'm really having in-depth conversations, because it takes up a lot of energy and mental capacity for me. So it's just basically remembering what your capacity is and respecting your body and listening to your body and knowing exactly what it needs. The second thing that I would say is to, if possible and where possible, completely steer away from stress. Stress is a huge factor on the body, but particularly on the body with people with MS, because it just causes more flare-ups for people. It exacerbates symptoms for people with MS, and the more you can kind of just keep a nice calm environment and a nice calm attitude and just kind of be a lot more relaxed in your environment and keep a lot of things stress-free, it really does help with the mind, body and soul. We already have enough going on in our lives and our minds. We don't need any more stress. I found that I was always trying to compete with being able to do things that people wanted me to do. So I was becoming a yes person instead of a hang on a second, you know, I'll think about that and I'll get back to you, or even no. I was finding it really difficult to say no to people, and you have to be able to learn to say no to things if you can't do them, or you know, you're not able to do those things. Don't ever be afraid to say no. Be mindful of people, but put yourself first. I'm not going to let this MS break me down. I think you have to be very, very strong with this thing, and you know, treat each and every symptom and each and every thing that happens with MS as something new to look after and to manage and to just be. You know, the thing with MS is that it will always give you something new to think about. It will always give you something new to deal with, and they're not easy, these things, and it's really difficult sometimes, but I just think we have to be positive and not give up. And that's what I've taught MS. You know, I've taught MS that you can keep trying, but you're never ever going to get me. I know that actually a lot of the time I know a lot of these things, but I don't stop to do it. And it's like I said earlier, our bodies really do tell us, and I think if we could just listen to our bodies a lot more, then, you know, I think that we would probably be in a far better place to understand what our bodies are trying to tell us. For those newly diagnosed people, I just want to say to you that it is difficult going through something and the unknown, but it does get easier. As you start to understand your body, you'll start to be able to read things and symptoms a lot more easier. You'll start to pick up on, oh, okay, so that happened last time, that's going to be that, and this is what I need to do. So it does get easier, and I just wanted to share this with people. I hope these videos are helping. This is why I'm doing these videos, because actually I never ever talked about my MS, and it wasn't until I made connections with people on other social media. Actually, these people have changed my life for me in terms of making me feel like I can speak to other people, and these people are definitely going to stay lifelong friends for me. They haven't just been MS friends, they've been friends that I feel a real connection with, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I hope that this video has helped, and happy 12-year anniversary MS Day to me. I hope you guys all keep well, and please stay safe, and I shall see you all soon.